Right, so I'm gonna show you all the program and options and times for this AEG softwater, but it's gonna take ages because this has a kind of like really true weight sensor that senses pretty much to any size you put in. So like you can put 0.5 kilo in, it'd be one time. You put 1 kilo in, and it'd be another time. Put 1.5 kilo in, it'll go up again, etc. So it's going to take ages, but we'll get there. Right, turn it on. Right, so there's two ways you can navigate using this. You can use this, or we can just literally scroll with the actual touch display. So we'll do that. So for example, the thing is, you can't select. So if I go to say cottons, you can't actually select it. You just sort of got to wait, and it'll go in like that. But then if I turn it again, it kind of just turns back to the program. If I select temperature, for example, I can use the dial, or I can basically swipe or use the touch arrows. So there we go. Right. Another thing as well, we're not going to do Cotton's Eco because you can do Cotton's with the Eco setting, which is basically Cotton's Eco. So I'll just quickly show you the time. So the normal Cotton's Eco times is 3 hours 39 with no load, and for 60 it's 4 hours with no load. So then we'll go on to Cotton's normal with Eco later on. So I think 95, 60 and 50 is all set for the 60, 40 and 30 are for 40. No, wait, 50's for 40. So 95 and 60 are for 60, 50 and 40 is for 40, and then 30 is its own, and you can't select it with 20 and cold. Oh. Nexel's cat's cute. Right. Right, so we'll start off with Eco Power. So, maximum of 5 kilogram can be put in. You can just about see it here. So obviously, when we open the door, we'll have the kilogram thing come up. If you do it quick enough, it won't actually come up. So, and then it says you can load up to 5 kilogram. So it's got 2 kilogram in apparently at the minute. And then it will give you suggest this thing, but it won't necessarily go up with. There we go. So it also says there to use 120% of your recommended detergent. So with 4.5 kilograms, normally you put in 100%, but it's saying to put in 120% of the recommended detergent. If you use normal cottons at 4.5 kilogram, it will probably say about 90%. So in effect, it is basically saying you need to use more powder or more detergent on a short wash like this. Obviously, the amount of laundry you put in doesn't affect the time. So it doesn't matter what we select. It's going to be 59 minutes long. Obviously, its temperature is preset at 30. 40, 50 and 60 available. And we can also go down. We can't have below 30. Right. Spin speed. It's preset at 1600. Okay, rinse hold. We can have extra rinse. Which are 9 minutes each long. And we can have Soft Plus, which takes up to an hour 21, but the Soft Plus is set up for rinse and wash. If you select for wash only, it's not as long. It's because obviously Soft Plus. So Soft Plus is to do with. It's got the fabric softener symbol, but it's nothing to do with fabric softener as such. I say as such because obviously if you can select it for wash, it's nothing to do with that. Soft Plus is to do with the soft water. So, and then anti-crease. I think selecting it will actually just do an indefinite anti-crease. Bit like Mila's. If you don't put it on, just as like a 2-minute one right at the end. So. Right, before we go on a lot of these other ones, I'm going to show you Woolen Silk, up to 2 kilogram. We can have 40, 30, 20, cold. We can have spin speed. With rinse and hold. And I'm pretty sure that adding washing doesn't affect the time. No, it doesn't. So this is what I'm saying. You can open the door. I've just put some washing in, and the actual kilogram thing hasn't come up, and that's because we're actually within options. If we're not in options and we're just on normal setting, it will just won't register it. Right, next program, we've got Steam. It's 25 minutes long. You can just load up with 1.5 kilograms. There we go. There is no options other than basically how much steam you want. Which affects it by about 5 minutes each time. The only other thing is anti-crease right at the end. Then we've got 20-minute 3 kilo. Obviously 3 kilograms maximum. You can have 30 or 40. 40 I've increased it by 10 minutes. And we can have a spin speed. Basically there's no rinse hold function this time. You've got anti-crease. And that's about it actually. If you load up any washing, it won't affect the time, so you can have up to 3 kilograms without affecting the time whatsoever. Then outdoor, jeans, algae, rinse, so we've got rinse and spin. Max spin of 1600. So, and if you select below 1000, the time has dropped. You can also select rinse and hold. I'm pretty sure, again, this rinse and spin is set up intuitively, so if you select below 800 or below, it does a delicate rinse and spin, whereas you select above, it will do a cotton rinse and spin. Extra rinse, we can add on. Also, take note of how much time is usually added. 16 minutes, 15 minutes, and then another 16. So each rinse is about 15 minutes long. But I'm going to guess that if we select the spin speed down... Oh no, the extra rinse then becomes less time. So it actually becomes 14 minutes long rather than 15 minutes long. Yes, about 13.5 minutes probably. And we can have anti-crease. So it's an intuitive rinse and spin. There is no load size counter on this, so it's your max load's up to 9 kilogram if you want, But it's obviously there for basically washing that's been hand washed to then be rinsed and spun, or just stuff that is maybe already been washed but not rinsed thoroughly, possibly. I also got drain. There's no options with that. Then we've got spin only. Yep, again, if you select below 800 or below, it will do a shorter spin. Again, very intuitive, this. And that's it. There's no anti-crease on the spin only. Then we've got machine clean. So this again, no laundry is allowed. Max temperature is only 60. We can adjust the spin speed. We can't have rinse and hold, but we can have up to 1200 spin. It's machine cleaning. Personally, I think it's just 400 is enough. And obviously there's no other options with that either. Right, now we've done that, obviously the settings as well. Now we've done that, now we've got to work out how I'm going to present to you all the different load sizes and times. Colour Pro, cotton, jeans, and Antiology all have the same load size of 9 kilogram, while synthetics takes on 4, and synthetics takes on 3, and outdoor takes on, I think, 3. They all sense a different load size. Right, so what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is show you the load sizes and times, because the problem is everything's affected by the load size. That includes temperature, that includes time save, that includes the quick. The only one it doesn't seem to affect is actually quick. So quick is affected, but extra quick isn't. So what I'm going to do first is go through all the times with no loading, and then we'll see as we add washing what it actually affects. But I'm going to do it with every single program first. So we've got Colour Pro with no laundering whatsoever at the minute. So we've got a temperature of maximum of 30. We can have 20, or we can have cold. We can adjust the spin speeds. It has a limited spin speed of 1200. There is no rinse and hold. We've got stains, but the only option from under stains is soak, which adds on roughly an hour 30, 20, no. And then we've got extra rinse. Each rinse is about, that's odd actually. So there's 14 minutes difference there, 15 minutes, and then 12. And then obviously we've got Soft Plus, we'll wash and rinse. And then we've got anti-crease, which doesn't affect the time whatsoever because it's. We've also got time save, quick, or extra quick. Right. Let's have a look at temperature. So obviously there's only 4 minutes difference between cold and 30. Ugh. But quick, so now go from taking 10 minutes off to 11 minutes off, and extra quick, it's about the same as it was actually. It's just added 3 minutes on. If we go on to time save and we select quick, soak still just as long pretty much. An extra rinses, yeah, an extra 12, 13 and 14 minutes. Soft Plus still adds on half an hour for this anyway. And select extra quick, 30. Again, soak's just as long no matter what, whether you have quick or extra quick. And we've got extra rinse, 12, 14 and 14. So yeah, even with extra rinses, extra quick doesn't affect the extra rinses. I'm pretty sure it probably would though in actual use. Soft Plus again doesn't really affect it. Obviously with each extra rinse it adds on an extra minute, so if I do this, so with Soft Plus it's an additional 28 minutes, but if I add on an extra rinse, oh, it's still 28 minutes. Interesting. Right, so we've got Colour Pro. Then we've got cottons. It's preset at 40, but obviously we can have 50, 60 and 95. And if we go the other way, goes up from 40 to 30, which is a bit odd, and then cold. Spin speeds. Now this is where it gets a bit weird, so if I drop it... Oh, it hasn't done it. And then we've got extra silent, and then mince and hold. We've got stains, so soak will add on an hour 10. Pre-wash will add on wow, 1 hour 4 to 1 hour 43 is 39 minutes. That's a really long pre-wash. And then stains adds on 40 minutes. And even with like, you can't have soak and pre-wash together, but you can have stains and pre-wash, or you can have soak and pre-wash. There we go. So again, each extra rinse, pretty much like the Colour Pro, it starts with 12, 13 and 14 minutes. We've got Plus Steam, which adds on around half an hour. If we select Soft Plus though, it's gone up slightly, but oddly enough, if I take off... It's a bit of a weird one. Soft Plus. But on others programs, Plus Steam can actually reduce how long Soft Plus is on for, which is a bit odd. So Soft Plus adds on half an hour, at least at this level. So as we add more washing, Soft Plus is probably going to become longer and longer. Plus Steam at the minute adds on around 41 minutes. That also being said, if I increase the temperature to 60, because 40 is an odd one really. So now soak is like 2.5 hours, is an hour and a half. Pre-wash, stains is 40 minutes. Pre-wash, wow, nearly an hour? What's that about? Plus steam, about 45 minutes. Extra rinse, 12, and then 15 minutes, and then 14 minutes. It's all weird. It's all just... And this is the problem with this machine. You're trying to get all the different programs and options, and it's almost impossible because it changes with each one. And you've got plus, soft plus, so it adds on half an hour. So it adds on half an hour mini load regardless of what temperature you select, what options you select, etc. We've got Eco, which then increases it to 4 hours, and this is what I'm saying. So when you've got no load in, it's this temperature. So if I go on to temperature now with Eco, this is where it gets. So with 95 with Eco, it's 2 hours 52. 60 is 4 hours, 50 is 4 hours, 40 is 3 hours 39, 30 is 1 hour 37. And 20 is still available with Eco as well, which is a bit unusual because I'm pretty sure it says in the manual, and states in the manual, that Eco can be only selected with 30 and above. That also being said, I'm pretty sure it switches it off. So if I select, yes, it's now selected, it's switched it off. But if I select 20, it will knock it off. Without telling you, Eco's now off. Also, another thing is that stains is unavailable at 30. It's only available 40 and above. And I'm pretty sure with 40 it's shorter than it is with 50, 60 and 95. So there we go. If I were to do this, for example, then, so if I was to go to 95, and then let's have a look at stains. So stains with 95. It's 40 minutes. So stains of 95 is 40 minutes. Stains is always 40 minutes, regardless of what temperature you select. Whether it affects on the actual size of the load is something we need to look into. Right, so now we'll go on to time save. And we'll select quick. So this is at 95, 60, 50, 40, 30, and 20, and cold. Likewise as well, so this is where it's going to get interesting. So 95, time save mid, Eco on. So we've Eco and quick, 95, 60, 50, 40, 30. Obviously now it's switched off. What about stains then? So with soak, it doesn't affect it, other than makes it long. Pre-wash, again, nearly an hour. With stains, again, 40 minutes. So quick doesn't affect stains. Quick does affect the pre-wash, but adversely. Plus steam. Plus steam's a weird one because you can put soft plus on and then soft plus will lower the plus steam. Then we've got extra quick, Maximum spin speed of 1600. Now with the eco on, so hold on, so we've got time to save, extra quick, 95, 60, 50, 40, 30 and 20. And with eco on, 95, 60, 50, 40, 30 and 20. What's it cold? So that's how we're going to skip Kelton's Eco. Kelton's Eco 40. Let me just show you. It's Kelton's Eco 40. If I select time save, it has every option that normal Kelton's has apart from no Eco. With select quick and extra quick, they're exactly the same length. Right. Then we've gone synthetics. Oh, it's 2 hours 16 with no loading. And we've got 50, which then loads the time, and 60. 30, 20, and cold. We've then got spin speed, maximum spin speed of 1200. We've got extra silence, and then rinse and hold. We've got the eco, which adds on 10 minutes. Well, at least it's 60 anyway. Then we've got stains. Soak. What? It's like 2.5 hours. Pre-wash. What? Adds on an hour and a half. That can't be right. And then stains adds on 40 minutes. Interestingly, if I had... Oh, God. Wow. If I had stains with pre-wash, stains then becomes like another hour or so. Clearly something's going on here. No, it wouldn't do that. Extra rinse. We add 1, it's 10 minutes. Add 2. The second one then becomes 13 minutes. And the third one becomes 13 minutes as well. And we've got Soft Plus, which adds on around 26 minutes. Interesting. Right. Let's go to... So we're going to select Eco. Then we're going to lower the temperature. So it looks like at 40. So yeah, Eco adds on 10 minutes regardless. Yeah. Then we're going to select time save. We can have quick. That's 20. Cold. 20, 30. 40, 50 and 60. We can have eco and quick, and again eco seems to just add on 10 minutes regardless. Again, stains will probably add on 40 minutes, yeah. Pre-wash and soak are just as ridiculous still. Extras will be the same. Soft plus now it becomes only 20 minutes. Quick. plus steam's only 19 minutes with quick. So there is something there with quick. We've then got extra quick. So we've got 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and cold. Notice now how extra quick with synthetics isn't like 20 minutes like it used to be, which is a bit disappointing really. Because I like that. Although that being said, extra quick was 60 and synthetics was like still like an hour before, so it's not really changed there. Again, eco still in 10 minutes. Stains, it's P-wash still ridiculous. Soak still ridiculous. P-wash is more reasonable. And stains adds on 40 minutes. So that's synthetics in a nutshell. There's just loads of combinations you can do. I don't want memory. Let's have a look as well. So soft plus 21 minutes, plus steam goes up again for some reason. Interestingly, extra rinse now. The extra rinses are a lot shorter on super quick compared to cottons, which is a bit unusual. There you go. Right. Next, we've got delicates. Preset at 40. At 30. 20 in cold. 20 in cold are the same, interestingly. Spin speed, we can reduce it to with extra silent, or we can have rinse and hold. Eco adds on 5 minutes. Stain, extra rinse adds on around 13 minutes each. Stains, no soak available, but we can have a pre-wash which adds on 38 minutes, which is about right, and stains adds on 40 minutes. We can also have soft plus, which adds on just 14 minutes. That's not right, because surely I ain't right. Turn it off. Yep, 14 minutes, and then we can have anti-crease as well. There is no steam with this program. Again, we can have time save. We can select quick. And we can select extra quick, cold, 20, 30, 40. 40 goes down by 1 minute in comparison to 30. It's a bit weird. Eco still only has on 5 minutes with extra quick, which is pretty cool. That. Let's have a look at extra rinse. Each extra rinse is just 9 minutes compared to the original 12 or 13 minutes, so they are shorter. Then we've got Woolen silk, steam, 20 minute outdoor. Again, we can have 40, 30, 20 cold. We can have a spin speed of up to 1200 RPM. As well as rinse hold. We can have extra rinse. So it looks like each extra rinse. First one adds on 5 minutes, second one adds on 7 minutes, and the third one adds on 7 minutes. We have anti-crease, and that's about it actually. There isn't anything else there, so that's outdoor done. The weight does affect the time though, I'm pretty sure it does. We've got then jeans. It's a lot longer than the standard cotton cycle. We can have 50, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, Gold. Spin speed is limited to 1200 RPM. We have rinse hold. Eco adds on about 19 minutes. Stains, we can't have soak, but we can have pre-wash, which adds on about 40-ish minutes, which isn't bad. And stains adds on 40 minutes. We've got plus steam, and soft plus just adds on just 8 minutes for some reason. Right, so soft plus, I'm pretty sure on jeans won't activate the salt, simply because the salt could remove the colour from the jeans a lot quicker. Then we've got quick and extra quick. So quick. Eco is now reduced to about 15 minutes. Extra rinse, now just 7 minutes long. I think plus steam is about the same. And we've got extra quick. Again, eco shorter, now to 14 minutes with eco. And then extra rinse, 6, 7 and 7 minutes. So there we go. Then we've got Antiology. Takes on full load. With no load in, it's 3 hours 29 minutes. The temperature can't be changed. Also, if you notice, 1600 is 5 to 6 minutes longer than any of the other spin speeds. We've got rinse and hold as well. Stains can't have soak. But we can have pre-wash, which adds on about 56 minutes, and obviously stains will do it for 40 minutes. Extra rinse adds on 10, and then 14, and then 15 minutes. We can have plus steam, which has on 5 minutes, and we can have soft plus, which has on 31 minutes, at least at this size of load. Right. So there's your basic, and now if you really want to know how long each cycle is with a different load, stick around. So with 0.5 kilograms, Colour Pro has gone up by 6 minutes. With 1 kilo, it hasn't affected the time. With 1.5 kilogram, it's gone up by another 5. With 2 kilogram, hasn't affected it. So 2.5 kilogram, it's now jumped up by about half an hour, about 25 minutes. It's gone up again by another 5 minutes. Go up again by another 6 minutes. Full kilogram hasn't affected the time. .5 gone up for another 6 minutes. Five kilogram hasn't affected the time. .5 gone up to 2 hours 37, so it's now jumped up by another 20-ish minutes. So 6 kilo hasn't affected the time. .5 has gone up by a few more minutes. Seven kilograms have gone up by 6 more minutes. .5 kilogram, gone up by another 10 minutes. .8 kilogram hasn't affected it. 8.5 kilograms gone up again by about 5 minutes. So we're 9 kilogram on Coloured Pro, 2 hours 58. We've got 30, got 20 cold. Soak, pretty much the same. Extra rinse, 12, 15 and 15, so it's pretty much exactly the same. Soft Plus, slightly less, I'm not too sure. Our sound decrease is the same. So while we're at it, we're going to go back, we're going to go onto cottons. And then we're going to look at temperatures on cottons with a full load. So we're going to look at cottons with a full load. So we've got 50, 60 and 95, as well as 30, 20 and cold. We can have Eco, which increases it to 4 hours 13 on 40, with 50 and 60. 50 and 60 is the same as 60. 95 weirdly drops it. 30 does increase, and then 20 in cold, knock off Eco. Go on the stains. If we put normal stains on, it's 40 minutes, so it's 40 minutes regardless. Pre-wash, it's about 53 minutes long, and soak is about an hour 20 minutes long. Plus steam, about 14 and 16 minutes. Again, soft plus about another 16 minutes. Right, so that's cottons with a full load. Cottons Eco is the same as selecting cottons with Eco. So then we've got synthetics with a full load, delicates with a full load. There's 2 overloaded. Outdoor doesn't affect, there we go. So outdoor doesn't affect from the time. Then we've got jeans, which does. And we've got Antiology, which does, but doesn't really change the time that much. So it's a bit of a weird one with Antiology. Jeans with a full load. Very, very similar to cottons, only that the length of the final spin isn't as long. Eco adds on just 4 minutes at 40. Oh. And 4 minutes at 50. Pre-wash is about 45 minutes at this length. But again, each extra rinse is only 7 minutes long. Except if you select 3, in which case it will add nothing. Soft Plus only adds on 8 minutes, again still, so not much difference there. Plus Steam, I think it's about the same, still at 15 minutes long. It's actually 11 minutes long, actually. Right. And then, like I said, we've got Antiology as well. It doesn't really have any options as such, so other than the extra rinse. But the extra rinse times aren't affected by the load size. Plus Steam adds on 5 minutes, Soft Plus adds on 29 minutes still, so there's, or 31 actually, it's gone up slightly. But it's not much, not that massive difference. Right. So what we're going to do, go on cottons, and we're going to now go And then I'm just going to show you time save on Core Pro because I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect the time. So if I take everything out now as it is, it won't actually affect the time. See? Time save doesn't affect with the load. Same if we go on to cottons. If we go on to, yeah, we'll select 40. And we go on to extra quick. It doesn't matter how much we put in. So if we go back, for example, now it does say max of 9 kg with extra quick, but it does only recommend only half a load. Let's put 4 kg in, for example. It doesn't affect the time on super quick whatsoever. See? So all times for super quick are exactly the same regardless of how much is put in. But where there's still a time difference is with quick. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go on to cottons. I'm going to go away. I'm going to select 60. I'm going to select time save and put on quick. Then start loading up while we're in this menu. Watch the time go up. There we go, 0.5, got 4 minutes. Gone up again. Gone up a third time. And again. And again. And we're only about well, probably not even half load yet. And again. And again. And down again. No. 2 hours 31. And then it goes up again to 2 hours 34. And then I'm pretty sure we're getting pretty much to full load now. How much have we got to go? Yeah, so we're on full load now. So 2 hours 34 with full load. On quick. Yeah. / 2 hours 31. We've got 95, 60, 50, 40, 30 and 20. All different kind of times. Quite a variation of times actually. Again, eco drops the temperature 60 down. Obviously eco goes down with 30, but well, pretty much all of them. Stains is not available with quick. Oh, sorry, stains is not available with 30. That's why. So stains, it's still there. Pre-wash is the same, soap's the same. Extra rinse will be the same. Plus steam. 19 minutes and soft plus 15. Our Colour Pro. Quick, it's 2 hours 13. Again, time save with jeans. Eco, stains. Eco as on 15 minutes. With extra with quick and with stain with extra rinse, they add on 7 minutes. So it's 7 minutes regardless. And again, if you select 3 rinses, it just stops adding rinses. I think it actually only adds up to 2 rinses, but you've got 3 rinses like integrated into the thing. Right. So the final ones we're gonna have a look at. Antiology. If I, is that more? So as we take it out, I don't think Antiology is actually affected by the time of the load. Oh, it is, but only slightly. We've gone down by quite a sizable amount before we got to 3 hours 35. So 3 hours 35. And then, wow, so we've managed to go down to 6 kilo. So 5.5, it goes down. And then it goes down again at 2 kilogram. So really, there's only 3 load sizes with Antiology. Obviously, there's no options with it, hardly. Finally, we've got synthetics and delicates. So delicates has, I think delicates and synthetics has pretty much, they take on 4 kilograms. So if we do that, I'll start loading up. This is taking ages. Still not done. Right, so we've gone up first time. So once we go above 2 kilogram, it goes up. And with 3 kilogram it goes up, but under 2 kilogram it doesn't. And with 3.5 kilogram it doesn't, but with 4 kilogram it will. Right. Right. So 1 hour 21 to 1 hour 37, we've got 30, 20 and cold. Again, eco adds on 5 minutes, stains, extra rinse and all that will be the same pretty much, etc. Time save, we're quick. With this size load. And if we start taking things out, so we've now lost 3 minutes, so we're down to 3 kilogram, and now we're below 2. 2 and then 1. So there's 4 different load sizes on the delicates. And then with synthetics, so 0.5 kilogram, it's gone up by 8 minutes. With 1 kilogram, it's gone up, but it's not gone up. with 1.5 kilogram, it's massively jumped up, so it's between 1 and 2 kilogram. With 2 kilogram, it's still 2 hours 20. With 2.5 kilogram, it's gone up by another 5 minutes. 3 kilogram, gone up by another 5 minutes. With 3.5 kilogram, it's gone up by 8 minutes. 4 kilogram, draws 57 minutes. So with synthetics, normal size load, it does affect it quite a bit. So we've got 60, 50, 40, 30, and 20 in cold. With eco, it still adds on 10 minutes. Extras are the same still, with full load. Soft plus is still 14 minutes. Soft plus and plus steam are about the same still. And then, right, so if we go on to quick, so that lowers it to 1 hour 43 with a temperature of 40. I'm going to do it at 60 because the thing is, the jump's better. So, full load with quick is 1 hour 58. Three and a half kilo. 3 kilo. 2.5 kilo. 2 kilo. 1.5 kilo. .5 kilo. There you go. Whew. This is arduous. Right. I'm going to end it here. So that's like all the programs and options for and load sizes. Yes, I know it's not every single one, but it's a good look at what programs are available with this machine. So with that, we will now actually have a look at doing some washing. Cool.